Hey guys, and welcome to World of Warships with Voulez-Vous. In today's replay I want to talk about two things. First of all, I finally finished this season of ranked battles. I finally reached rank 1, which is, a big yay for me because it took me much longer than I expected. And the second thing I wanted to show you is the replay itself, where basically you'll get to see an exemplary level of cooperation between complete strangers, and this could be the definition of ranked battles for me these days. So yeah, just basically just have a look and enjoy. So guys, just a quick look at the team list. As you can see, this is a very destroyer heavy game, and I believe I was playing it early in the morning, and that's what the kind of enemies you can expect early in the morning in ranked battles in the higher ranks. It kind of moves towards battleships, more battleship heavy lineups in the evening. So as you can see, we have a pretty big gunboat advantage. Those three Bensons will be instrumental in securing our dominance over the battle, and that just means that I should be even more encouraged to take a destroyer with me and try to contest the other cap, whichever cap will seem favorable to us. As a group, I would like to contest the other one because I feel that it should be quite easy to do so. In terms of captains themselves, I know that the Fubuki captain on the enemy team, One Elder, and the Hatsuharu captain Tirael are really good. I have played against some other ones, but I can't really ascertain their level yet. So those two guys definitely need to keep in mind. And on my side, I have played with many of those guys, but I still don't have an opinion about them. So yeah, my team is a bit of an unknown. Atago versus New Orleans, I should have an advantage there as well. The torpedoes, especially the forward mounted torpedoes, will be an advantage. But if Kazumi has chosen New Orleans and he actually got to rank 3 in the New Orleans, then I give him full respect because it means that he must know this ship quite well. But anyway, that's enough of the team list. I've been droning on about this for long enough. I think you're getting the gist by now, and let's move on to the battle itself. And I would really like you guys to pay attention to what's going on in the chat right now, because this is the sort of cooperation and goodwill that you do experience on higher ranks of ranked battles all the time right now. That has been my experience for the last 3 seasons, and I really cannot recommend it enough if you want to learn how to play. So as you can see, I'm trying to divide the team the exact way I usually do. I'm pointing out where I want the destroyers to provide torpedo screening for the battleships, and as you can see, the Phalox Benson captain he sees what I'm trying to do here. Now I instruct him on how I want our engagement in the north to look like. And now, just check this out. Cool, huh? Well, this is precisely why I'm such a ranked battles fanboy, and why I'm so protective of who gets to play in higher ranks, because you really play with the best players, most cooperative, most resourceful in the entire server. So it really is worth going. up the ranks and trying your best. And it should be understandable that some people won't be able to reach the rank 1 level, simply because maybe they are not lacking in skill, but they may be lacking in the ability to coordinate, because that, I think this is the biggest asset that you actually have in ranked battles. But enough of this, and as you can see, I'm just about to reach the B cup. And I have been spotted just a second ago, and the fact that they just stopped being spotted kinda gives me an idea where my spotter is. That Benson must have been the one who spotted me. So I'm just lining up, trying to make sure that I'm not gonna run into this island, but you know, you have to start shooting, and this is where a good aim usually pays off, but I did miss that shot. I only got one hit, which is quite unusual. The destroyer was only about 10 kilometers away. So there's torpedoes incoming, which is good good news. That means that the Benson is most likely much easier to approach right now, and yeah, I can concentrate on navigating. But that's a Hatsuharu right there, and that is the Hatsuharu captain I mentioned before. I managed to destroy one of his guns, so that's good news. He is trying to run. The torpedoes I launched are basically just there to spook him. And that's the Hatsuharu torpedoes coming out just now. So we know that both of the destroyers are reloading their torpedoes. I still got some of my sonar ability left, and I want to use another torpedo spread to flash the Hatsuharu out. I believe that he's on the left side of the smoke cloud. Somebody's shooting at me, and that will be the destroyer to my right, so I'm not really that afraid. But I'm mindful of the New Orleans to my front. I'm keeping my bow pointed at the New Orleans, but now that my AP is reloaded, I line up and completely and absolutely mess this shot up. Although, you know, Kazumi did angle his ship very well. So again, the Hatsuharu popped out to the spotting range, and I quickly used that opportunity to launch another spread of torpedoes, basically just to occupy him. And he must have seen him because he started moving, and that's where I got him in my guns. Obviously, he did manage to reload the torpedoes, and they're incoming right now. So, you know, it takes a little bit of skilled driving, but you can avoid this kind of stuff as well. Even if the destroyer is really close to you, you just have to really feel what the destroyer captain was intending when he launched them. So anyway, that's another 2 spreads, and that's from the Benson. And unfortunately, yeah, well, I won't be able to dodge every single one of these. So yeah, I eat one of them, but the Benson eats one of my torpedoes from the spread I launched at the other destroyer. So that's me capping the B now, together with the destroyer captain that joined me here. And this is also the moment where I meet my demise, and Kazumi in New Orleans just kills me, and you know, that was an easy kill. I was low on speed and low on health, and yeah, that actually happens to be quite often in ranked battles. So that I really encourage you. Before, I'm just gonna jump into this now. So okay, so this is another reason why you want to play in ranked battles. Just how many times, ask yourself, how many times you see a Benson, a destroyer, chasing an Amagi? I mean, these guys, these are all really good players, and this is rank 3 of ranked battles. These are really good players. So imagine the mayhem this Benson captain must have got himself into before to actually get the Yamagi in a position like that. And just check out this torpedo valley style of an ambush. Let's see this up closer. Just look at the Yamagi being erased. That was beautiful. And again, another recommendation, if you like, from me is, you know, if you get up to those higher ranked battles and you happen to get killed like I did, and I believe that was a fair exchange. I got 2 destroyers for the price of 1 cruiser and securing the area of the B cap, so I think that was a fair exchange. So that's what I was going to say. The fair exchanges in here is something very important, and sometimes it is worth actually sacrificing your own life if you will help your team. So again, I would like you guys to, keep at it and stay in the battle, even if you get killed, and just provide a next set of eyes, an extra pair of eyes for your team. Try not to rage, give advice, point out potential targets, remind people about repairing and rebuilding their health and so on, because people do get tunnel vision sometimes, and that happens to me as well. And I think that you can really learn a lot from ranked battles, and especially from the higher ranks of ranked battles. So that's another enemy destroyer crumbling. As you can see, Fallox got him. The enemy turret is in a sliver of his health and it's just about to die. Check out the rain of fire coming from the right side of the screen with those 3 Bensons just firing down on the poor turrets, just lighting him up. He's not going to live long. He's rebuilding his life pool right now, but it's barely enough to cover the damage that the Bensons are dealing, and it's just melting away. And now just the cruiser that is left. And guys, I'm going to save you the wait now and just move on to the final battle results screen. Okay, so this takes us to the final results, and as you could see, this game gave me the 2nd star in my progression towards rank 2. And this game has given me 321,000 of profit and just under 5,000 of experience and 1 devastating strike award, 2 kills, only 19 shots landed on target, and only a middle place on the team. But those 2 kills were important, and yeah, as you could see, just minimal damage dealt. And profit-wise, this game has given me just under $250,000 of pure profit. So guys, just in case you haven't noticed yet, I'm a big fan of the ranked battles, and I decided to put this video up not because it's such a monster game or I performed in any particular special way in it, or anyone else in the team. In fact, it was very normal behavior for higher tiers of ranked battles. And I really hope that this inspires you to move up there, because you can literally learn a lot from playing with or against those players, and it really isn't a toxic environment. Everybody's very friendly, and once you get past that crazy turmoil between the cutoff point, rank 10, take the next 3 ranks. They go up to 6 with a pinch of salt, and only then start actually judging the higher ranks once you get to rank 6 or 5, and then move up, because these are really well playing players, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And another incentive, if you will, if that's gonna work for you, I mainly play with premium ships in ranked battles, simply because they happen to be my favorite ships as well at the same time. But the fact that the ranked battles usually are shorter battles, and you can play more of them, and they give you quite a lot of money. When I started this season of ranked battles, I've had just under, I think, 8 million. Yeah, I think just under 8 million of credits in my bank account. I was saving up for the ZAO, which is I'm just about to get, I think. And yeah, when I finished this season of ranked battles, that was a couple of days ago, I had 40 million. I had 40 million banked in my account. So 40 million silver. That meant that I could buy myself a tier 9 Japanese carrier, the Taiho, which I was literally looking forward to having as well, so that's a bonus. So yeah, the money is definitely a bonus, and you learn a lot, and yeah, honestly, and you just, it's a very, very enjoyable experience, so I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys about this, and I hope I'll see you out there next season. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and maybe even learned something from it, and maybe just got inspired to give ranked battles a try next time the season starts. And if you did like this video, please do give it a like down below. It definitely helps the channel out. It motivates me to come up with new content, and also think about hitting the subscribe button at the top there if you'd like to see more of my materials. And I'll catch you on the open seas.